Hi guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a little bit of a different video today, and this is a little bit of a different notebook for me. So this is a standard size notebook from the Freckled Fawn. This is the inside, and it's really cute. It has 4 strings. And some pockets, and I am actually going to use this to do my December daily this year. So if you haven't heard of December daily, I will link to Allie Edwards, who I guess kind of came up with the concept, which sort of sprung out of like Project Life type events, and it's basically documenting your like every day in December for the holidays. I actually attempted to do this project 2 years in a row and I failed spectacularly both times. So this year I sort of got it into my head that I wanted to do the project, and I kind of started thinking about it in like the beginning of October, maybe the end of September, and I started watching just like a ton of December daily videos, and if I can remember, I will also try to link to some of my favorite ones in the description bar below. But anyway, so I think not last year, the year before last, when I wanted to do it, I actually bought like an album. If any of you are familiar with Project Life, they kind of sell these different size albums. So I didn't buy the 12 by 12 album, which is like the big one. I bought kind of a medium sized one. And I actually just found it in the garage while I was looking for something the other day. And it still is like wrapped up. I did not even like break it out of the protective plastic coating. And then last year I thought like, oh, well, maybe, because at the time I was planning in an A5 Filofax, so I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll just do it in here. So I think I did like my little cover page, and I made a few little things for it, and then it just fell by the wayside. So this year, as I was going through and watching different videos, process videos, setup videos, and whatnot, I discovered people doing December daily in standard size traveler's notebooks, and I thought that's kind of brilliant. I think the thing that throws me off is the size of those albums, and you know, frankly, well, first of all, we live in Ohio, so, you know, sometimes the weather is not great, and so we're not doing a whole lot. So how am I going to like document a day where we're stuck in the house because it's like overcast and freezing and my 3-year-old doesn't want to put on pants? Like, what? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to fill up a giant like page for that? So I became intrigued by this idea of doing it in a traveler's notebook, since I've been on a huge traveler's notebook kick. I have said in several videos, and it's like so repetitive that it's annoying me, that I'm not necessarily like a traditional like Christmas kind of person. I liked this graphic, you know, black and white, and it's sweet with the hearts, and I can use it other times of the year if I want to. So my plan was to show you, I'm just using the craft paper notebooks with plain paper inside. I wanted to show you those, and I just realized that I didn't bring them down with me, and yeah, so you'll see them in my next video. And then you can go through, and there are people who sell kits specifically for December daily. You can go through and buy you know, things that coordinate and all of that stuff. And I looked at a bunch of different things. And in the end, I just couldn't justify spending a lot of money on something that I didn't know if I was going to actually go through with it and continue it. And I had already bought some stuff last year that I never used. So even though I wasn't, like once I pulled it out, I was like, what were you thinking? Why would you buy this? I think that I found a way that I can make it work with some of the other things that I bought. So this is what I bought last year, and I did actually take it out of the protective coating. Shocker. So this was from, ooh, I don't know. Oh God. I don't know if it was like a Becky Higgins or something, but it was like a Project Life thing. So you can see as I clumsily dump it all out that it comes like with some die cuts or ephemera or whatever you want to call it, which are really cute, which is probably why I bought it. But it's fairly like traditional colors. So you get two sizes of cards, and they both essentially have like a lot of the same pattern elements repeating. I don't remember. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby last year. So you can kind of see that it's a very like traditional color palette. So yeah, not that it's cute, I just don't know what I was thinking, because these aren't always like colors that I would gravitate to for Christmas. So this is kind of what I am starting out with, because I bought it, I own it, I didn't use it, I'm trying not to be super wasteful. And then I thought like, well, what if I can find some stuff to pair it with that will make it a little bit more me and kind of brighten up the color palette a little bit. So I found these two books. This is a small one, and even though it's you know, traditional colors, I feel like the patterns and the use of pattern is a little bit more modern. So I got that. And then I also got this, which is not a Christmas book at all, but it does have like this red and white brick wall. There's gold elements in that I can use. I love this floral. It has the stripes, which are, you know, similar to candy canes. So I think that I can make this work. That's, you know, could read very holiday. And paired with some of the other things, I love this red and white floral pattern. So, you know, I think that I can, perhaps not with that, but, you know, like I do have some stuff that I feel like would be very good with that. So yeah, I went ahead and bought that. And I'm like digging it, like the mix of patterns. I just think that's very me. So I like that. Like with that, I like that. So I think there's a lot of like potential for some interesting things to happen. Then I also bought some doilies to use. I found some tags in the Target dollar spot. More tags. I found these numbers in the Target dollar spot, which I thought were really cute, and there's 25 of them. And then we've got some of these wooden stars and Christmas trees and a few other little things. I may add more, but I kind of wanted to start out and kind of get my footing before ooh, this is neat. So this is like some scallop tape. That's like foiled. So yeah, we'll kind of see what I can come up with. And I think my next video, so this is going to be a weekly video series. And then I will also have a corresponding blog post that I will link down below if you're interested in checking that out. And I think my next video will be a process video of me just setting up my foundation, or like my opening page, and it usually has something like the reasons why you want to do it, maybe like a calendar, I don't really know. So, and then setting up maybe some cuteness like in these pockets or something. So I am super excited to dive in and get started. Mine, I don't know if I'm going to hold myself to doing it every day, but I do want to document at least several days a week. So I'm calling it, and I saw someone else call it too, so it's not anything that I came up with on my own, the Not Quite December Daily. And it's also going to start earlier than December because we have already done a few holiday things that I want to document in my journal. So we did the Festival of Lights, which is the zoo in our city has everything lit up for that. So we did that, and then we also got our Christmas tree, which we do. We go and get our Christmas tree every year on Black Friday. And then we also took our son to get Christmas pictures. So those are three things that, you know, we've done in December, or I'm sorry, November, that I know that I want to document. So it's going to start a little bit early and we'll kind of see what happens from there. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.